In recent years, menopause has slowly emerged from the shadows of cultural stigma, gaining long overdue recognition as a major transition in a woman's life that deserves understanding, research, and support. For generations, menopause has been narrowly framed by hot flashes and mood swings, often brushed off or minimized as an inevitable but inconvenient aspect of aging. But new scientific findings are beginning to revolutionize how we think about menopause, not as an end, but as a powerful shift in the human body that demands a fresh, empowered approach to health. While menopause is most commonly associated with a halt in menstruation, its physiological impact reaches far beyond the reproductive system. Deep within the body, fundamental changes unfold that influence everything from glucose metabolism to mood stability. At the heart of this transformation is a dramatic shift in hormones, particularly estrogen and progesterone, which begin to decline as the ovaries produce and release fewer eggs over time. This hormonal evolution marks the entrance into perimenopause, a phase where menstrual cycles become irregular. Once a full year passes without menstruation, a woman is considered to be in postmenopause. Yet this isn't just a story of biology winding down. Intriguingly, human females are among the few species in the animal kingdom that continue to live well beyond their reproductive years. Unlike most mammals that die shortly after their reproductive capability fades, women go on to live decades past menopause. This peculiarity has sparked interest among scientists, who are exploring the idea that postmenopausal women may hold an important evolutionary role in society, possibly in nurturing, wisdom sharing, and leadership. Some marine mammals, like orca whales and belugas, also exhibit menopause and extended lifespans afterward, suggesting that this unique pattern might carry deeper social and survival functions. Despite this evolutionary curiosity, menopause today remains poorly understood, under-researched, and cloaked in shame for many. However, one emerging area of study has begun to draw attention: how menopause profoundly affects glucose metabolism. And in turn, how managing blood sugar levels through dietary and lifestyle changes may offer a powerful tool for reducing menopause-related symptoms. Scientific studies have shown that the body's response to carbohydrates changes significantly after menopause. Foods that once produced stable energy may now cause sharper spikes in blood glucose, resulting in a cascade of uncomfortable symptoms. These spikes are not merely a reflection of aging, they're tied directly to the hormonal shifts unique to menopause. The body becomes less efficient at processing glucose, even when the diet remains the same. This means that the same bowl of rice or slice of cake that once fueled the body with minimal drama can now lead to sudden energy crashes, brain fog, mood swings, and weight gain. The reasons for this are complex but rooted in hormonal balance. Estrogen plays a significant role in maintaining insulin sensitivity and glucose regulation. As estrogen levels drop, the body's ability to handle carbohydrates diminishes. This leads to higher blood sugar levels after meals, more insulin secretion, and more fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. The hormonal decline also shifts responsibility for hormone production to the adrenal glands, small organs that sit atop the kidneys. These glands, already tasked with managing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, are now expected to step in as backup producers of estrogen. The problem is, they can only do so much. If these glands are already taxed from chronic stress and erratic blood sugar levels, they struggle to fill the gap. As the adrenal glands falter under dual pressure, stress management and hormone production, menopausal symptoms may intensify. These symptoms go far beyond hot flashes and night sweats. Women often report joint pain, thinning hair, dry skin, bloating, water retention, increased body fat, slower metabolism, memory issues, anxiety, irritability, sleep disruptions, decreased libido, and even depression. The experience can be overwhelming, yet it's rarely talked about in depth or addressed holistically in mainstream healthcare. A growing body of evidence now points to glucose regulation as a key factor in alleviating many of these symptoms. Spikes in blood sugar have been linked to inflammation, fatigue, hormonal imbalance, and even impaired cognitive function. When blood sugar fluctuates wildly, especially with high spikes followed by sharp crashes, the brain struggles to maintain focus and clarity. This disruption in neural communication has been associated with the brain fog many women describe during menopause. What's promising, however, is that these glucose spikes can be managed. And the tools are neither expensive nor complicated. Researchers and health advocates are increasingly promoting practical, science-based strategies known as glucose hacks. These simple adjustments in daily habits can stabilize blood sugar, improve mood, reduce cravings, and support hormonal balance without the need for drastic dietary restrictions. One such strategy involves starting meals with fiber-rich vegetables, which helps slow down the absorption of glucose from carbohydrates eaten later in the meal. Another effective tip is incorporating a small amount of vinegar into the daily routine. Just a tablespoon in water before a meal can significantly reduce the post-meal glucose surge. Choosing savory over sweet breakfasts can also set a more stable tone for the day's blood sugar rhythm. Additionally, gentle movement after meals, like walking for 10 minutes, can aid in glucose uptake by muscles, preventing sharp rises in blood sugar. Other helpful habits include never consuming sugar on an empty stomach, combining carbohydrates with protein or fat to slow digestion, and avoiding late-night snacking that can spike blood sugar during sleep. Together, these strategies offer a practical, empowering toolkit for women navigating the hormonal tides of menopause. For those looking to enhance these effects, certain plant-based supplements are showing promise. One is mulberry leaf extract, which has been shown in clinical studies to reduce post-meal glucose spikes by a substantial margin. It works by slowing the conversion of starches into glucose and by improving insulin sensitivity. Another is a natural compound derived from lemons, known to stimulate GLP-1, a gut hormone that promotes satiety and supports glucose control. Increasing GLP-1 levels has become a popular strategy for regulating blood sugar and managing weight, and this lemon antioxidant may offer a gentle, natural way to boost this beneficial hormone. The synergy between nutrition, hormonal balance, and glucose regulation is beginning to gain mainstream traction, not just among researchers but also among women looking for agency over their bodies. There is a shift happening, away from viewing menopause as a period of decline and towards seeing it as a phase of potential and power. By understanding the role of blood sugar in hormonal transitions, women can take meaningful steps to feel better, think more clearly, and maintain vitality. This new perspective aligns with a broader trend in functional and integrative medicine, where the focus is on root causes and systemic balance rather than just symptom suppression. In this context, menopause becomes less of a medical problem to be managed and more of a natural transformation that, with the right tools, can be navigated with resilience and clarity. Still, challenges remain. Despite the growing knowledge base, public health systems and conventional medical education often lag behind in addressing menopause with the depth and nuance it requires. Many women still feel dismissed or misunderstood by healthcare providers when they report symptoms, and hormone replacement therapy, while effective for some, remains a controversial and highly individualized decision. More research is urgently needed to explore non-pharmaceutical interventions, particularly those related to diet, glucose regulation, and stress management. Cultural change is needed too. Menopause has for too long been treated as a quiet shame, hidden away in whispered conversations or outdated stereotypes. But as more women share their experiences, as more researchers shine a light on the biology behind the symptoms, a powerful wave of awareness is rising. Women are beginning to reclaim their midlife years not as a decline, but as a rebirth, a time to nourish their bodies with knowledge, support, and care. Ultimately, menopause is not a one-size-fits-all experience. Every woman's journey is unique, shaped by genetics, lifestyle, stress levels, and environmental factors. But what science is now making clear is that blood sugar plays a surprisingly central role in this story. By learning how to stabilize glucose and support the adrenals, women can ease the rocky path of menopause and emerge stronger on the other side. In this new era of wellness, where food is seen as medicine and knowledge as power, menopause is no longer just about loss. It is about awakening. It is about understanding the extraordinary intelligence of the female body. And above all, it is about thriving, body, mind, and spirit, well into the years once thought to be silent. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you understand menopause in a new way, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more science-backed insights on health and healing, and drop a comment below if you've tried any of the glucose hacks we mentioned, or if you found your own ways to navigate this stage of life. Your story might inspire someone else. Until next time.